Passive income. Myth versus reality. Almost every one of us has seen hundreds of videos talking about how to make money, how to build an amazing portfolio, and how to get rich quickly. Yet there is one thing that nearly every one of us tends to forget, and that is the fact that most of the information that is provided on the internet is not entirely accurate, and in some cases that is a myth. That is why in today's video, we're going to tell you some of the myths as well as reality about passive income. So make sure to watch this video till the end. That being said, let's begin. So there are a few concepts that are more appealing than passive income. After all, what could be better than making money without having to do any work? When you read headlines that Jeff Bezos currently earns over $230,000 per second, you might be wondering how you too may be able to earn money without having to work. Or maybe while you're on vacation. There's no doubt that an additional source of income, even if you don't generate as much passive income as Jeff Bezos, could allow you to escape the daily grind of 9 to 5 work days and pursue entrepreneurship, or travel the world as you wish. The reality is, however, that it can be quite challenging to generate passive income, even though some of the world's richest people might make it seem quite easy. In order to generate a steady flow of cash, you have to put in a fair amount of work in order to achieve it. Moreover, it means that you have to dedicate your own time and resources in the right areas in order to achieve success. If you're serious about using passive income to increase your quality of life, you can't afford to fall for these 7 persistent myths. Myths like you can set and forget your revenue streams. In my opinion, this is one of the most dangerous myths associated with passive income. All of us like the idea of not having to do any additional work once we have set up a blog or an online store. But real life is never so simple. Blog visitors expect to see new posts on a regular basis on their favorite blogs. If you are not enrolled in an online class and you have a problem, you can expect to receive personalized support from the instructor. The internet itself is constantly changing. Unless you are doing your part to stay on top of industry changes, customer expectations, and other responsibilities that you'd find in a true active business, you will soon find that your passive income is quickly drying up as well. Despite the fact that you delegate responsibilities, you'll still need to check in with your team to ensure that tasks are being carried out according to your standards, even when you delegate tasks. Additionally, you may have to make constant changes to your idea so that it stays relevant as time goes on. So, in short, passive income still requires an active presence. Next myth, and the most popular one, is one solid source of income is all you need. One of the dangerous myths about passive income is the belief that one source of income will be adequate to generate all the income you need. This is like putting all your stock market investments into a single company. If that stock does well, you're going to become very rich very quickly. But if its prices fall, you could find yourself practically broke. Investing in the stock market shows that diversification of your income sources is a good idea, especially if you are considering having these streams of income completely replace your current income sources. For example, bloggers with relatively low volumes of web traffic are able to earn more money with a variety of different means, ranging from affiliate marketing to selling their own goods to offering online courses and freelancing writing services. As long as you diversify your revenue streams, you're more likely to earn enough money to support your needs in the future. Now, coming to the next myth, that is, real estate is the safest form of passive income. Well, the reality is that successful property management is never truly passive. You will have to maintain your property, keep it updated, deal with bad tenants, and other unexpected expenses that eat away at your income that you would hope to achieve from such endeavors. In most cases, property management as well as other real estate investments do not produce the ROI that investors expect from these investments. Interestingly, according to an infographic created by Max Cash Home Office, 1/3 of all property managers surveyed by the company in a study conducted by them said they would not buy their space again. When it comes to achieving long-term financial stability, even basic personal finance tips, like paying off credit card debts and maxing out IRA contributions, can make a significant difference to you over the long run. Selling a property rather than attempting to manage it is ultimately safer and easier than attempting to manage it yourself. Anyway, jumping on to the next myth, that is, you need a business idea to earn good money. Oftentimes, you might get caught up in the concept of passive income and feel like you need to become an entrepreneur or own real estate to achieve that type of income. But this isn't necessarily the case. As a matter of fact, many individuals generate just about all the passive income they need by simply putting money in their savings or retirement accounts. Despite the fact that such accounts may seem as riskier than an exciting new business idea, they can serve as a much lower risk solution for those looking to get enough money to meet their future needs. The majority of investors suggest that you can expect to receive a return on investment of 5% a year on your retirement accounts. Although this may not seem like much, as you consistently add to these accounts over time, you will see the growth become increasingly noticeable. You can make a big difference to your financial situation in the long run if you save a little more money every month. Next myth is, you need money to start earning passive income. From investing in the stock market to starting a small online business, many people assume that if they want to earn passive income in the future, they will have to invest a lot of money. This simply isn't true. Investing in the stock market is possible even with a small amount of money, as low as $1,000. There is no doubt that having additional savings available that can be used towards starting your blog or business can prove to be extremely beneficial. Ultimately, what matters most is how willing you are to put in the time to research your marketing idea or investment opportunity in order to make a good investment decision. The right background research will allow you to make the most of your limited financial resources in the best way possible so that you can maximize your return on investment in the future. The next myth is, you can create passive income products about anything, even something you don't have direct experience in. When it comes to the passive income world, there are often a lot of people trying to get on board with a trend or a topic that is highly in demand. As an example, they will try to teach you how to be more effective on Instagram, for example, without having actually figured out how to be more effective on Instagram themselves. This is something that our friend Paul Jarvis refers to as teaching second-hand knowledge. And it is definitely something that could work, but customers aren't as easily fooled as marketers otherwise would like to believe. There is no doubt that the best digital product ideas come from an authentic understanding of the experiences of the users. So if you are thinking of creating your own product, make sure that it is on a subject you know well, with methods and information you have gathered over time, and that it reflects your unique style and personality. I believe, at the end of the day, that the best way to create a successful online program isn't by making money, but by bringing more impact into your business. There is only one way for you to be able to create that kind of impact, and that is to skip being passive and make it personal instead. Well, this brings us to the end of today's video. Hope you liked the video. Make sure to leave a like, and for more such videos, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.